What's poppin', fellas? It's been a while. It's been a little minute. So we talking pretty much retention and female attraction on retention, which I like to stay away from because that's not why I'm doing it. But I know that's why a lot of guys do it, and that's what gets them started. And I can always appreciate that because they'll start like that, and then once they actually start seeing the other benefits outside of the attraction, then they decide to stick with it. So I can actually appreciate that. So straight off the bat, I'm on day maybe like 22, 23. I wanted to update y'all at day 21, but life, I'm trying to surpass my previous streak, which was day 55. Obviously, I've went way past that before, but it was like unknowingly, subconsciously, like I wasn't counting the days. I was just living life. And obviously, I went past, I probably did maybe like 365 days before. Who knows? Because, you just wasn't counting. You just living life. And obviously you had other obligations, priorities, things you taking care of in life. You wasn't even thinking about sex or masturbation or any of that. Like you just, taking care of business, But long story short, right? I've been hit with a lot of choosing signals as I'm out and about. Obviously, you're going to get stares. You're going to get people looking at you. Women, men, all types of stuff. Because they see probably the glow. They see the aura. They might find you intriguing. There's something about you that's drawing their eyes to you. They probably can't tell what it is. You know what it is. It's probably you retaining. Or maybe you put that shit on. Maybe whatever the case may be, you are an attractive person just in general, and the retention is just adding towards your aura. But you're gonna get it whether or not you're looking for it. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that you'll experience, because I've experienced like 2 heavy choosing signals. Like previously at my job, I was delivering mail. I had an older lady basically say they was gardening. And, I'm just being polite, doing my job. I'm like, okay, y'all got it looking good out here. And the lady was basically like, oh, yeah, I'm looking good. I know. And then she said something along the lines of, I might not have no ass, but this dope crazy, though. Something like that. And I'm like, whoa. And then she went in the house, and the other neighbor still outside. I was like, yo, that was your mom? She said, nah, that's my neighbor. I'm like, yo, she crazy. And I just kept it pushing. But like that's a prime example. Like that was a heavy choosing signal, smack in the face. Like, yo, come get this. Like you're gonna get stuff like this. I was just in the gym. There was this chick in there eyeballing me down. She actually literally was mimicking my workout. The beginning of my workout, she mimicked it word for word, verbatim for verbatim. Yeah, she mimicked it, and then I peeped. I thought it was cool because I was like, oh, okay, she copying, like I'm motivating people. I thought it was cool. I was gonna say something, but I didn't want her to get the wrong idea. And then as I'm moving throughout the gym, I'm doing my thing. I noticed her behind me again. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. And then as I'm leaving, I get to the locker. She was at the locker, but I was just grabbing my stuff. She actually like bent over for a little minute, bro. Hair, doing something with her hair, but she made sure she lifted her shirt up first before she started doing it. So like, and she probably was fixing her hair for like a good 20 seconds. And I'm just sitting there like, I wasn't trying to look or nothing like that, because the stigma with being in the gym and being a gym creep or anything. I'm just trying, you feel me, do my thing and keep it pushing, right? But and for my fellas out there that actually like running down on females in the gym, it's hit or miss, because a lot of women understand there can be bad situations with a guy and things could go awkward if she dates somebody in the gym or at her job, and they don't like things like that. So for my fellas, if y'all actually thinking about running down on something in the gym, I would just recommend make sure she's choosing you first. All right, for my dudes who are on retention that's doing it for the female attraction. But I would just say, just be more mindful of when you do it in the situation you're in. Make sure you seeing what you're seeing. When in doubt, just approach. That's the masculine thing to do as a man. Just go and, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, she wouldn't be staring at you if she didn't think something of you, if she didn't find you attractive or find something intriguing about you. You know what I'm saying? Unless, like, obviously you got a big ass tattoo in your face or like there's something wrong with you and somebody's looking, that's different. But if you just a, you know, regular person and she looking, she probably finds you attractive, more than likely. Feel free to go run down if that's something you want to do. For my fellas out there that's single, that's trying to, you know, but this is the retention life, so obviously we're not doing that, or hopefully you're not doing it for that type of attraction, but it will come. You know what I'm saying? You'll be in a grocery store, people will be looking, you know what I'm saying? People will be, you know, will be treating you better. You'll just notice that your essence will be a lot more attractive in general. And me personally, I feel like in my higher days, like the 40s, 50s is when I really feel like a powerful urge within me, like I'm operating from that. Even in day 21, I'm getting some of that, but that was there at like day 40, 55, I'm eager to get back to that, you know what I'm saying? So overall, I'm just out here trying to motivate y'all to stay the course. I understand some people, some of y'all fellas do it for the sake, when you starting off to get the women attraction, that's gonna come naturally. If you carry yourself in a masculine manner, if you walk out the house looking decent, you know what I'm saying, head held high, walking confidently, acting as a masculine man, not being a freaking goofball, it's gonna come. Don't even look for it. It's just gonna come. You know what I'm saying? And you'll know it when you see it. Like, if you notice something and you questioning, am I getting that like type of attention? More than likely it can be. Now, don't start projecting, because you can't just start going places and just looking and being like, oh, that person looked at me because I'm retaining. Like, let's not get ridiculous. All right, let's, you know, but when it's something is overtly like odd, like the situation I just talked about in the gym, I'm moving around and I'm seeing the same person. And she, like I said, when she fixed her hair, she had her booty pointed towards me, you know what I'm saying, with leggings on. And like I said, she lifted her shirt up. So it's like, most women would have, if they don't want that type of attention, they're going to put their shirt down, move a step away from you, point their body in the other direction and do that. You feel me? Fix their hair. They're not going to, if they're not into you like that. So, you know, and guys, please understand that a shorty could choose up when you want retaining, even if you're not, and you could still get rejected for whatever reason. She just might want your attention. You know, see if she could get your attention. You never know. Women is finicky like that. But more than likely, if she choosing that hard on you, bro, she probably finds you attractive. She wants you to talk to her. You feel me? I ain't on no dating coach joint. I'm just trying to give y'all fellas game who might not be aware. But yeah, in the semen retention game, that comes with the playing field. You will get a lot of attraction from different people, different women, not just women, but men as well. You know, your aura will be more magnetic. People want to talk to you. Like, even at work, I've had dudes who I talk to all the time. It's like, yo, what up? Cool, like in passing. But it's like they're trying to go out of their way to talk to me more. And I just find it a little, you know, a little odd. And I'm just like, I notice it more now because I'm retaining. So every time something happens to me, I'm like projecting, like, is it because I'm retaining? And it can be like your essence is more magnetic. Some people want to talk to you more. You know, obviously I find myself being more charismatic and actually wanting to talk to people more. I'm just more introverted, so I don't. But when the time comes, I do. And then sometimes I even do step out of my comfort zone and I might just start a convo with a random person. You feel me? But I got a small social battery. So after a while, I just be like, mid-conversation, all right, yo, I'm gonna catch you. And I just end the convo. And I hate being rude like that. But that's just my personality. Like, you feel me? Like, if the topic ain't something like I find intriguing, if we just small talking, then it's like, it's no sense of us even having a conversation because we just wasting our breath. But anyway, man, I ain't gonna make this video too long. I hope that was helpful. Like I said, y'all know what's gonna come with this retention game. You definitely will be more confident in general. You know what I'm saying? When you talk, you'll talk from your diaphragm. Your voice will project a lot louder. You'll even feel it in your throat. Pause, like the vibration. You really talking as a masculine man, you know? And then I always notice after a relapse that that's in the base of my voice is not as, my voice becomes more raspy versus, you know what I'm saying? Naturally it's raspy, but that bass isn't there as much. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not as charismatic or motivated. It's a whole host of things that happen when, you know what I'm saying, you relapse. So after that relapse that I've done 21 days ago, I ain't trying to look back, bro. I'm trying to move forward. Move forward, straight like that. So I'm gonna end this video right here, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. We basically brothers at this point. You might as well like, you might as well subscribe. I appreciate y'all listening to what I gotta say. If y'all want to see more videos, let me know, man. I be trying not to come up here and just every day and just say the same stuff, but I realize that's kind of how you gotta grow on YouTube and stuff. So you feel me? I'm gonna catch up with y'all maybe at like day 30. But if y'all comment and say y'all want more, hey, we back at it. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Leave some suggestions down below. Any topics y'all want me to talk about regarding retention, whatever, you know, that entails. You feel me? I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Until next time, guys. Peace.